It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Washington Wizards. The opening tip won by the Bucks as we get going at beautiful new Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. Adetokunbo. Washington has the rebound. Wall with it up top. Looking to make something happen to Anthony. Nothing going here on that drive. Anthony to Wall. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Free throws coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line.
Good shot.
The Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to Matthews. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Wesley Matthews at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 82%. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Wall across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Anthony. And knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Has a chance. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
Get over, get over.
Nothing going here on that drive. And the rebound taken by Lopez. Giannis in control of the basketball. Down 3. It's Washington with the basketball. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Lopez. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Nice pass to get things going.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Giannis with it up top. 5-point game. To Matthews. And he finishes at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Brook Lopez rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Anthony. He made his first effort, but not that time. Bledsoe with it up top. They're down 3. Adetokunbo to Middleton. Jan Mahinmi. Huge block. They've got it back. Wall to Anthony.
Two minutes minutes left in the first.
Yes, Carmelo Anthony. 2 of 4 now.
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year, averaged around 16 a game, the lowest total of his 15-year career. Wow.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Bledsoe to Matthews. To Bledsoe. Five on the shot clock for Milwaukee. That pass stolen by the Wizards. Lopez.
Oh, get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Wide open look won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
To Bledsoe. Bledsoe slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
The assist from number 41.
Into the front court. It's Wall. Just under a minute to go in a low-scoring first quarter of play. Here comes the screen. Anthony. And Mirotic the rebound. Middleton. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Has a look. It's no good. Great defense. They'll let one fly from half court. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Bucks with the lead. Good start to this one. After one quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort. Bucks at the controls. Matthews. Probing the defense. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Now the Wizards going to take the timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Wall to Thomas. Robin Lopez able to recover with the block. Out of bounds the call off Robin Lopez. Thomas. "24-second violation." We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Entering the game for the Wizards, number 14, Ish Smith.
Adetokunbo won't go down. Thomas to Smith. Ish Smith. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Bucks basketball. Adetokunbo to Middleton. Bledsoe to Hill. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. No good. Thomas. Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Bledsoe.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Down just a couple. They'll get it down low to Lopez. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Robin Lopez, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Thomas to Beal. Nothing going here on that drive. To Thomas. Giannis Antetokounmpo snatching it out of the air. Time to shuffle things up.
Number 17, Pau Gasol.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Gets to the basket and scores.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Wizards with the basketball.
Chris Middleton.
Screen coming. Isaiah Thomas, guarded by Powell. Beal to Thomas. 5 on the shot clock. From the painted area, won't go down. Hill across the timeline. Leads a bucket. Thomas into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Knocked loose. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Here comes the screen. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw good for Giannis. It's a three-point play as the Bucks add to their lead. Wizards have it. To Beal. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3 for 6 now.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Giannis with it up top. Up by 3. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Bradley Beal has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. First free throw is good.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, number 7, Ersan Ilyasova.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Bucks in front.
Time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Bucks have themselves a narrow lead. It's obvious how these guys scored the majority of their points, and that's in the paint. They did a great job of scoring down low. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Wizards are within striking distance at the half. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
Antetokounmpo is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that?
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Beal to Anthony. Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Milwaukee with the basketball to Antetokounmpo. Sizing up the defense. Greek Freak for 2. Beal. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Middleton off the mark.
When I saw this team come out and warm up, everybody looked focused. They looked into the game before the game even started. I saw a completely different team at halftime. Guys were coasting around. Guys were talking to girls in the stands. Guys were playing around with the ball boys. They weren't focused, and it's showing up right now in the second half.
To Middleton. Jan Mahinmi with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Gets a look, can't hit.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Washington basketball. Ish Smith to Anthony. Tight space with the crossover. Anthony to Beal. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in, and he's going to the line to shoot.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys now down by a point. Nothing going here on that drive. Giannis for two. Deep two there, won't go. Ish Smith to Beal. That's going to be out of bounds. Smith the last to touch. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 2, John Wall.
Bledsoe with it up top. His guys now trailing by a point. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
And hits the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Wall over to the right side. Beal to Anthony. Wall. Not that time. He misses. Giannis with it up top. Tie game, third quarter.
2 minutes left.
Now a steal by Washington.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
To Smith. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Matthews. Yamahimi swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And he'll go to the foul line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2 shots, shooting 66% in this contest. First one goes down.
Subbing in for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 41, Nikola Mirotic.
Able to convert on both free throws. Wizards at the controls. To Wall. Screen coming. Surveys the floor.
1 minute left in the third quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper stays out. To Antetokounmpo. Slam dunk. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Here comes the screen. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Ish Smith, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 66%. Oops, he missed the first one. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Giannis with it up top. Leads just a point. George Hill to Adetokunbo. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Adetokunbo. That's rebounded by the Wizards. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Bucks with the lead. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Lopez to Middleton. Five seconds to shoot to Lopez. Won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Into the front court comes Wall. His guy's down three.
Watch the pick. See it.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to Lopez. Here comes the screen. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Nothing going here on that drive. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Bledsoe. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's now 4 for 6.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Nothing going here on that drive. Anthony to Thomas. Here comes the screen.
Don't even play with him. See, he can't guard you.
Driving is Thomas, but a shot no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Gasol. Short jumper misses. Wall into the front court. Down 3. To Anthony. Fires the 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Middleton to Bledsoe. Bledsoe slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Wall with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. To Anthony. Screen coming. It's Thomas. It's rebounded by Gasol. The Bucks at the controls.
Match up.
To Bledsoe. Takes stock of the floor. Bledsoe, they work it down to Gasol. Pau Gasol. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Old school equals high percentage.
Whistle stops play. Timeout for Washington. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
The winner will receive courtside seats and a presentation in in-store or nominations can be submitted on our team website.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 11, Brooke
Wall.
Lopez.
To Thomas.
For Washington, number 6.
To Wall. Down to 5 on the 24. It's Isaiah Thomas. Add 2 points to the board.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Leads 5. To Lopez. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Screen coming. Wall. To Thomas. And the rebound corralled by Lopez. Bledsoe with it up top. Up 5. Here comes the screen. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. He's looking for that touch.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Turn around, it's good. The Bucks claim victory as they win this one by 3. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks emerged victorious after a tight finish. The defense in this matchup was outstanding. When they weren't blocking shots, they were making steals, and it all came together for a terrific win. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Wizards must be devastated after such a close loss. And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
player of the game.
Antetokounmpo gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming matchups for the Milwaukee Bucks. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose.